Good afternoon, everybody. For George Langevin Productions, we have a boys under 11 championship match here at the 2007 Celtic Cup in San Bernardino, California. And in yellow, as you see the walk-ups, it's the Arsenal FC white going up against the Eagles in white. The Eagles out of Camarillo, California, and Altaloma, the home base of the Arsenal. A little bit of a late start here. This game was scheduled to start at 3:05, and by the looks of things, we'll probably get it started around 3:30 as both teams line up there at midfield. So a little bit late. We have a couple of 30-minute halves here. And the rules here at Celtic Cup, if we have overtime or if we're tied at the end of regulation, we go straight to penalty kicks. And boy, look at those yellow jerseys for Arsenal with the black letters. As a broadcaster, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. You can see the numbers. And on the other side, the white jerseys with the blue numbering. Again, very nice and easy to see those jerseys. So we should have a nice time here calling out the names of these two squads. And for Arsenal, we'll get you the roster. The keeper is Beto Becerra, number 13. Number 2 is Noah Ham. Number 3 is Daniel Aguilar. Number 5 is Michael McBride. Number 7, Nicholas Covey. Number 8 is Joshua Vega. Number 10 is Andrew Almeida. Number 11 is Edward Mancia. Number 12 is Taylor Arias. Number 14, Oscar Chavez. Number 15 is Cameron Fry. Number 17, Christopher Oka. Number 21, Jonathan Juarez. Number 22 is Christopher Martinich. And number 28 is Will Chi. The head coach is Brian Phillips. And for the Eagles in white, number 3, Wilson Summerlin. Number 4 is Christopher Salas. Number 6 is Gustavo Martinez. Number 7, Sean Good. Number 8, Mackenzie Schubert. Number 9 is Misael Rodriguez. Number 10 is Tracy Cole. Number 11, Charles Honig. Number 12, Chris Alvarez. Number 15, Jacob Gooden. There's the whistle, and we've started. Number 21, John Peterson. The keeper, Eric Cam. Number 23. Number 27 is Jonah Gooden. Number 31 is Kevin De Los Santos. And number 41 is Frank Chavez. So the ball out just below us here. Arsenal will put the ball into play. And let's see, it's going to go off the Eagles here. And so Arsenal will again put the ball into play. Eagles defending the left net here. And the ball rolls near the corner and again out here on the near side. The sun is at our backs here as this field is playing north-south here in San Bernardino, and the wind kind of swirling around. It was really blowing from the north as it is right now. Number 8 for the Arsenal, putting the ball to play, Joshua Vega. His throw comes in right into the chest of his teammate, number 10, Andrew Almeida. Almeida over to number 17, Christopher Oka. Oka, as he moves into the middle, off to his teammate, number 12, Taylor Arias. And again, Almeida, number 10, in the thick of things, off to his teammate, Jonathan Juarez, number 20. And finally, the Eagles, number 7, will boot it across midfield. That's Sean Good. And off the leg is Sean Good. The Eagles penetrating that backfield of Arsenal. And let's see if they can do anything. And there you see behind the play over on the field 14, the dreaded sight of the Seagulls. Every year we do this tournament, and every year towards the end, the last few games, those birds come in looking for anything they can find as the fields start to open up and there's no play on them. They feel that they can move right on in. And that's what they've done to field 14. Hopefully it'll be a while before they move here into field number 13. Throw comes in on the far side. Arsenal. Number 28, Will Chi over there on the far side, because off his kick, and I think off of the Eagles. And so Arsenal will put the ball into play, and that ball rolls all the way into field number 15. the wind just took it. And to make matters worse, you've got an embankment there. So that ball was just carried further on the ground and then hits that embankment and rolls down into the field number 15. Cross midfield in the circle, now here to the near side. Arsenal converging on the ball. And a trip, and let's see, number 8 will hit the ground. Joshua Vega, and he was tripped up by number 12, Chris Alvarez of the Eagles. And boy, if looks could kill, Vega getting up quickly and looking right over to Alvarez. Didn't like that at all. Arsenal ball now running it down here in the near sideline, number 3, Daniel Aguilar. Aguilar with a nice cross, deflected away. He had his teammate number 2 coming across, Noah Ham. And so we'll have our first corner kick now. Number 10, Andrew Almeida, will take the kick. Almeida with a running kick, a little bit short, now cleared out here to the near side by the Eagles. And now the ball will find its way into the middle of the field. Will, number 28, Will Chi with that kick up towards the net. Too many white jerseys there for the Arsenal. And for those of you who are into nostalgia and maybe watching this years from now, a little update in the NFL playoffs. The Chicago Bears defeating the New Orleans Saints 39-14 today. So the Bears into the Super Bowl this year as they await the winner, which could possibly be the New England Patriots going up against the Indianapolis Colts. And that ball is out here on the near side. Number 6 for the Eagles, Gustavo Martinez, nearly saved it from going out, but he ran out of room here, and the ball will go his last touch by the Arsenal anyway. And now that wind is shifted, and it's coming in from the northeast and right into our face. And there goes the ball here on the near side. So very funny wind patterns as usual here in San Bernardino. Very dry day in the 20% humidity range, but not as cold as last year. Last year we had wind and quite a bit of cold. It's actually a pleasant day. Just a little too windy. Wind or not, these two teams made it through their bracket play from the semis in here to the final, so they're ready to go. And it's been a fast-paced game since the get-go. And to start things off, Arsenal has been putting the pressure on the Eagles' defense. Eagle ball here at midfield. And number 12, Chris Alvarez, who survived that look by Mr. Vega. Number 8 on the Arsenal earlier. That shot up high into the air towards the net, right into the hands of Beto Becerra, the keeper for this Arsenal squad. That ball is, I would guess, right at the upper end of legal for inflation. The ground here is hard, but it's not that hard, and it's bouncing quite high on that first hop. So definitely with the wind, with this ball, with this field, very fast game, and the footwork is really going to come into play here. Which team does a better job controlling their actions, controlling the ball, controlling the footwork? That may be the key here. That ball out across the back line, and a goal kick for the Arsenal. And let's see if Becerra takes or calls out whether they take it here on the near side or the far side. A little bit of a lull in the wind, so a nice time to take that kick if you're Arsenal. Up here, number 22, trying to provide some relief for Arsenal, Christopher Martinich. Nice cross, number 21, John Peterson, in front of the net. Nice job defensively. And now it's Arsenal has to get back on defense. And the ball finds its way out on that far side. And number 41, Frank Chavez, will put the ball into play for the Eagles. Eagles out of Camarillo, California, just north of, actually northwest or so of Los Angeles, up the coast. In between LA and Santa Barbara, Ventura County. Goal kick again for Arsenal. Running that one down, number 12, Taylor Arias for the Yellow Squad, the Arsenal Football Club, the White Club. Against the Eagles again. There's a boys under 11 championship here. Started the game about 25 minutes late, about 3:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. So around 4 o'clock should have the whistle ending the first half. No score. And number 8 with an upfield pass to his teammate. That was Vega over to number 3, Daniel Aguilar. But he runs into a little trouble there. And the Eagles will clear it out over to the far side. Number 27, Jonah Gooden. Getting to that back line, number 28 for Arsenal, Will Chi again. He's all over the place. We've called his name up towards midfield. There in the backfield, so he's got some speed, definitely there. Arsenal now using their strength to push the ball up towards midfield. Nearly getting there was Vega, and again he's going up against number 12, Chris Alvarez. We'll have to watch that battle, Vega and Alvarez, 8 and 12. And again, some pushing from behind and a whistle by the referee, and this time it's number 12, Chris Alvarez. Hits the ground. Moving into the middle, number 6, Gustavo Martinez. Runs in a lot of yellow jerseys, goes over to the far side, and they're coming in deep in front of the net. A collision, and can somebody get a shot on goal? It's going to hit the side and go out. So a break right there for Arsenal. Number 17 for the Eagles. Especially number 27, Jonah Gooden, coming in deep. And nearly made something out of nothing there. Kick comes up, but again, Eagles are going to keep it here on this half. Number 41, Frank Chavez there. And Chavez will run that one out of bounds, and the ball belongs to Arsenal. Another goal kick.
Let's go, Cameron, right now.
So Will with a kick upfield. Let's see who comes away with it. And out number 10, Almeida. Andrew Almeida for the Arsenal upfield now. Let's see if they can get out and run number 3, Daniel Aguilar. He races to the far side near the corner now. And they're going to have to take their angle in towards the middle of the field. And the ball out. Last touch by number 12, Taylor Arias for the Arsenal. So as we continue play, ball rolls here to the near side, now upfield. And it's a foot race, gaining the angle, number 2, Noah Ham. Noah keeps the ball in play, looks for some help coming across and taking one to the shin, number 8, Joshua Vega. And we're going to have a stoppage here as he really hit the ground. And now he's up, walking it off. And he says he's fine. So Vega stays in. And that may have been a high kick on the shin right there, because it looks like he's got some, I think he may have those guards on, or he just might have thick socks there. So the free kick here from the near side. Nice leg, Almeida into the middle. Cleared away by the Eagles, but not far enough. Number 28, Will Chi, again keeps it here on this half. And there it goes. Daniel Aguilar, number 3, needs some help. Creeping up towards the net in the middle there. Number 2, Noah Ham. And behind him, you got Vega, number 8, as well. So Arsenal into play from the far side. Battle there in the middle. It's going to come out over towards that far sideline and still belong to Arsenal, off the Eagles. And again, number 28, will put it into play. Nice toss. And on the header, it's going to be cleared into the middle, roll away from the pack, and finally into the hands of the keeper, Eric Kim, for the Eagles. Eric with a nice strong kick well across midfield, and with the win, nobody's going to get to that ball as it heads towards the corner and out here on the side. And it will belong to Arsenal. Number 14 running that one down, Oscar Chavez. And let's see, into the match now, number 15 for Arsenal, Cameron Fry. And that throw-in goes right out, and so back the other way to the Eagles. Number 12. And let's see, no, they're going to say whistle hadn't blown, so we're going to do it over again. Nice job by number 21 for the Eagles to keep that ball in play, John Peterson. And Arsenal pushing it up towards midfield. Stop, though, number 4, Christopher Salas, right there for the Eagles. And number 11 as well, Charles Honig, with a touch that last series right there. Almost about midway through this first half, and that ball's going to roll here to the near side and come out. And Vega right here, Josh Vega, still a little hurt. And substitution here. And Josh Vega is going to have to come out for a minute, and in to replace him, number 5 for the Arsenal, Michael McBride. So number 4 for the Eagles, Chris Salas puts it into play, and it goes out again, and Arsenal ball. And substitution number 7 into the match for Arsenal, Nicholas Covey. McBride puts it into play, off to Almeida, number 10, and his kick's going to go back the other way. But his teammate, number 22, Christopher Martinich, was there to back him up and send it back towards the left half of the field. And now as they move to the far side, number 9 with the pass upfield, Misael Rodriguez for the Eagles. And finally, they run out of room over there. It's out. But not a cloud in the sky here today. Clear skies in San Bernardino, east of Los Angeles. So Arsenal now on the attack, getting out of that group, and now on the ground was number 11, Edward Mancia for the Arsenal. Battle for control of the ball right here at midfield. Let's see who comes away. It's Arsenal. Oh, and a deflection. And the ball rolls here to the near side and upfield. Nice shot by Arsenal. In a no man's land. Who can get there? Number 12 with a great job right there. Chris Alvarez kicking it up into the air, and then the header. Beautiful play. Almeida into play. And out again. Number 22, Chris Martinich with the ball into play. And now everybody will move into that corner there. Number 7 keeps it in, Nicholas Covey. And number 7 for the Eagles comes out with it, Sean Good. Arsenal with that boot, and the wind sends it right back the other way. Too high. You saw that spin. It was heading to the north, and the wind sent it right back to the south. And it's still rolling, and if not for that building, it would roll all the way to San Diego. So the ball finally back in. That kick going to go right back towards the net. That was off the leg of number 14, and that shot's going to roll right to the keeper, who makes a nice save, Beto Becerra. So Oscar Chavez on that goal kick, and then had to kind of retreat and get back to the ball. And again, here on the near side, number 12, Chris Alvarez wants to go to work, and he does. Puts the ball in the middle. A little give and go there by number 6, Gustavo Martinez, back here to the near side. Handball, and they got it right there. And the ball goes to Arsenal. You're going to see a lot of handballs. We've seen them here today. The wind. I mean, it's crazy. You don't know where that ball's going to go. You might get up onto the ball ready to win it, and it'll take a funky spin or bounce, and all of a sudden it goes up, and you're too close, and it's hit your arm somewhere, and the ball goes the other way. A collision, number 7 hitting the deck, Sean Good, and referee right there with the whistle, so the ball belongs to the Eagles on that penalty. So they have the kick, and with the wind at his back, I mean, he could send that one soaring to the net. The ball's rolling on the ground. Now put down. And let's see Sean Good's kick. There's a wall of defense here for the Arsenal. In the box, Beto Becerra. Here's the kick towards the net. High into the air, hits the post here on the near side and bounces out for the goal kick. So Good. Sean Good goes right at the net, and he came close. Becerra with the outstretched hand. I'm not sure if it went off his fingertips at all, but it did hit that post. And so the Arsenal will survive that scare. And now their opportunity in the face of this wind, though. So if they want to bring it upfield, they're going to have to keep it on the ground or relatively close to it now. And as they come here to the near side, number 21 stepping in front, John Peterson, to take that kick. And that's going to go against the Arsenal. So it's the Eagles now wearing down the defense the last few minutes of Arsenal. And let's see if they can capitalize. There's no score here in the first half. Kagan's Officer George Langevin Productions. We're at the 2007 Celtic Cup. Shot goes right to the net and caught on the fly by the keeper, Beto Becerra. Nice play. kick. Angles here to the near side, near number 5, and it'll bounce out. That was Michael McBride. And again, he was coming up on it to make the play. Takes what he thought would be a routine bounce, but then with the surface, the ball hardness, and the wind, it just got away from him, and he couldn't make a play. And for the Eagles, substitution number 27 coming out, Jonah Gooden. We've got just about 7 or 8 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll get you that Eagle player who just came into the match for Gooden. And that was number 8, Mackenzie Schubert. The Eagles trying to push the issue here in the middle of the field in front of the net. Nearly a handball right there against Arsenal. Good thing the referee didn't pick that up, because that would have been a very dangerous place to set the ball for a kick. And can't tell exactly where the line was, but not sure if that was inside the box there. Shot to the net's going to get right by Beto Becerra and go wide. So another bullet dodged by Arsenal right there. Number 14, Oscar Chavez with the kick. See where he goes. It's going to angle here to the near side, and again, right by number 5, McBride. Chris Alvarez into play, number 12. Good. Number 7 with a cross. He had Schubert in the middle, and now here come the Arsenal back the other way. They got one guy up front, but 2 new white jerseys, and let's see, the ball belongs to Arsenal. No, to Eagles. Nice header right there going the other way, Edward Mancia for Arsenal. These two teams, very good. Eagles didn't panic right there on a couple of nice plays by Mancia, and they were able to keep their defense intact and clear it up across midfield. There's the whistle and the end of the first half, and that was, let's see here, 25-minute half is what I've got. So Arsenal and the Eagles are tied up 0-0 here in the first half of this boys under 11 championship match. Ken Gonzalez for George Langeman Productions. We'll take a quick break here at halftime and be back for the second half in just a few minutes. Ken Gonzalez, George Langeman Productions. We're back for the start of the second half of this boys under 11 championship here at the 2007 Celtic Cup, and the Eagles will start things off now as they move from south to north, right to left. No score. And there's the whistle. 4 o'clock start and for this second half, and moving over to the far side, number 6 for the Eagles, Gustavo Martinez. McBride, number 5 for the Arsenal, battling again on the far side. And a whistle and an injured player for the Eagles, number 21, John Peterson, over on the far side. And it looks like he might have taken a shot to the shin, as is usually the case. And I think he's going to stay in. So they're going to drop the ball. Arsenal with it in their own backfield, now across midfield. Nearly another collision there. Number 15, Cameron Fry. Oh, there's a case right there of two players on the same team thinking the other guy is going to take the ball, McBride and Nick Covey. Luckily, they're teammates, able to keep the ball here on this half. Covey now running it down near the corner. Gets back to it. Now his cross into the middle, shot on goal on the ground into the hands of the keeper, Eric Cam. Ball on the near side, gets away from Taylor Arias, number 12. Now rolls into the backfield, number 28 there on defense for the Arsenal. And it goes off him, eagle ball, and on that throw in, the wind knocks it back out, and so to go to Arsenal. And just as Arsenal try to boot it upfield, it goes out here on the near side, and it's yellow ball. Nice toss, and the wind really didn't help that one right there, as it had died down. Arsenal now in the middle of the field, number 11, Edward Mancia. Now to the far side to Michael McBride. McBride trying to get around number 6, Martinez, for the Eagles. And that's off the leg of number 4, Christopher Salas, for the Eagles. And so that's a ball that goes out across the back line. So a corner kick coming up for Arsenal. And Andrew Almeida, number 10, will take the corner kick from the far side. He just comes out with it, and that little flick up to the net right there is going to be wide and picked up by Eric Cam, the keeper. And now here they come upfield. The defense for Arsenal doesn't allow the Eagles to bring it across midfield. Nice boot right there by number 14, Oscar Chavez. Ball in play, and now on the ricochet, it goes out and will belong to the Eagles. So ball will bounce a couple of times. Arias, number 12, goes in the middle, and they come right back to him. Cameron Fry, number 15. Will with the whisk fire right there. Kept in play by Arias. Nice job right in front of us here. And now the ball up towards midfield and across. It'll keep rolling to the far side. And number 21, Peterson, arguing with the referee as he was tangled up there with the Arsenal's number 15. Cameron Fry, and he wanted a whistle, and maybe he got one late, and he did. So I think he talked the referee into that one, and actually it's going to go against him. And now it is white ball. That's what we thought. Peterson would have blown a gasket right there, I think, if they would have given the ball to Arsenal on that kick. Ball on the near side now. And there's Peterson in the middle. He's got a little bit of room. Let's see what he decides to do with it. He goes right down the middle. He had Schubert there, Mackenzie Schubert, but the lane was closed and the ball was cleared over to the far side. Number 6, Gustavo Martinez on the far side, and now it's out. Remember, there's no score here in the second half of this championship match. And we've been playing just about 8 minutes, and so there's plenty of time for somebody to do something here. Number 3, Wilson Summerlin, chasing that ball down, and he goes right back to it. Tries to take it away from Arias. Peterson over for some help, and number 12, Alvarez as well. Oh, across midfield, a lot of room there. No man's land. Coming out as the keeper, Becerra. He's got it before Martinez can get there. And now he'll clear it up across midfield. Battle for the ball, and it's Arsenal's McBride coming away with it. He's just going to send it into the Eagle backfield, and the keeper, Cam, will come out. Nice kick on 1-2 bounces, just below midfield. Number 22, Christopher Martinic there for the Arsenal. So let him play. The ball rolls here in the middle now. Summerlin with a nice pass upfield, but Arsenal is there. And on the header, Alvarez again, he's so good with that move. Gave his team a shot there momentarily to keep the ball on the left half of the field, but now it rolls across midfield. Peterson will hit the ground right at the midline. Arsenal just can't get there in time. Taylor Arias, number 12, was closest. But Eric Cam retrieves the ball, and as he tries to boot it up to midfield, it's Arsenal again keeping it here on this half of the field. McBride to the ball, but so does Cam. And they collide. The ball comes loose, and it's the Eagles clearing it up across midfield. On a bounce into the hands of Cam again. Not as windy as it was in the first half. We've had a few gusts, but nothing as it was half an hour ago. Wilson Summerlin, and the ball is out here on the near side. Ball out, so a goal kick for the Eagles. And subs for the Arsenal here on the near side. Number 3 into the match, Daniel Aguilar.
Let's go, Daniel. Limpy, man, what's up? You hit? Tired?
And who replays Nick Covey. Arsenal sends the ball up to the line, or the net, over to Cam. Nobody up front though for Arsenal, and so that was easy enough for Eric to handle. And the longer this one goes, obviously the potential for the penalty kicks. As nobody has scored here, we're in the second half. The last game we just did was a girls under 8 championship game, and that one ended up in penalty kicks. Aguilar. Daniel Aguilar, number 3 on the far side. And substitution for Arsenal. Mancia coming out and into the match, number 2, Noah Ham. So as the ball came back into play, it'll roll over to the far side and go out. Let's see, last touch by, well, White. And they were going to allow a substitution, and they go ahead and allow it. Coming out, number 8, Mackenzie Schubert for the Eagles. And another whistle, and that against Arsenal. So the pace slowing down here in the second half. Midway through. Ball at midfield, now upfield. And that's going to roll to the net. Getting back defensively, number 14. Oscar Chavez. And now the ball out here on the near side and will belong to Arsenal. Chris Alvarez was there, number 12 for White for the Eagles. So Josh Vega, number 8, back into the match for Arsenal, taking the place of McBride.
Guys, keep running, Daniel, now.
28 with a nice throw in. Will, he's got some strength, overhead toss. And the ball in the middle of the field now. Alameda, number 10. And just before Christopher Martinich could get to the ball, the Eagles will make it play. And now they're going to have to get back on defense as the ball finds its way into their backfield. And using his strength and his size, Christopher Oka trying to move Misael Rodriguez over to the far side, and he succeeded. Ball still in play near that back line, and let's see if the Eagles can come in and get an angle. That cross is going to be foiled there by the defense of Arsenal. Vega, or number 15 that is, in front there, Cameron Fry. Fry again trying to get back to the ball. He's going to hit the ground. That shot right to the keeper, Becerra. Arias, number 12, nice job sending the ball here to the right half of the field. Number 2, chasing it down, Noah Ham. And let's see, a battle between Ham and number 31, Kevin De Los Santos of the Eagles. And the ball belongs to the Eagles. Christopher Oka in the middle, shoots it upfield on that cross. Vega was there, but he also had a defender that took the ball away.
Taylor's on. Taylor, go through it.
Summerlin, Wilson Summerlin there, number 3 for the Eagles. Had the header. Ball still here in this half.
Good, Will.
And a touch and a collision right there. The ball goes
Will, step back.
over to the Eagles as number 15 hit the ground, Jacob Gooden.
Let's go. You get back.
Arsenal gets back, number 14, Oscar Chavez. Go to Arias. Arias to Fry in the middle, and Fry across midfield. And sent the other way by the Eagles. So yellow ball, Arsenal will have it here on the near side, and we're running out of time here in the second half. No score.
Thank you. Next one. Out wide to Josh. Go to Josh's face.
Nice change of direction right there for the Eagles. Now they come here to the near side. Still looking for some numbers. Number 15, Gooden.
Touch it.
Peterson, very solid player for the Eagles out there today. Seems to be directing some things out there. Arsenal clearing it away from the net. Eagles, though, tenacious, keeping it here on this half, and finally the ball will bounce into the hands of Beto Becerra.
Go on, Josh.
Arsenal again trying to push it up across midfield, but the Eagles relentless right now, trying to keep it here. Summerlin with a nice little touch play over to Alvarez. Alvarez tries a little pass into the middle. Over to Sam Good, or Sean Good, that is. Here come Arsenal now. Arias, Taylor Arias, number 12 in a foot race with Wilson Summerlin. And that ball is going to go off Summerlin, and a corner kick for Arsenal. Nice play by Taylor Arias. He just let that one go off of Summerlin and go out. He knew he couldn't do anything with that ball. And number 14 will take the corner kick, Oscar Chavez. So huge opportunity right now for Arsenal.
Want to score a goal? Will, step up to the top of the box. With 15, Will. Will, 15.
Kick comes in. It's going to roll in front of the net twice. They had shots. That one's going to be deflected and saved by the keeper. Cam. That was very close to that back line. Not sure how it was saved, but it was. Martinez. And we're going to have a stoppage as Josh Vega took one right in the nose, and so he's going to have to take a breather. He came up kind of quickly, so hopefully he's just stung. And as Coach Phillips goes out there to take a look, we'll take a quick break. So to replace Vega, Josh Vega, is Jonathan Juarez, number 20. And boy, you got to feel for Josh Vega. He took that one to the shin earlier, now this one. So he's really been banged up here today.
I think the next sub's still ref. Play what? Keep going. Come on, guys. You need to connect the pass.
So quickly, the action started again, and Vega really showing his strength out there. He came off really quick, and he probably wants to get back in there as soon as he can. A trip up right there, referee right on top of it, right at midfield, and the ball belongs to the Eagles. And the defense for Arsenal retreats towards the net, and there's Peterson, number 21. And on that kick, the ball's going to roll to the back line and go out. No touch. And now back into the game, Josh Vega. So just a quick break for number 8, and Cameron Fry will come out. And quickly, Vega gets right in on the action over on the far side.
Go yellow, keep going. Touch white, touch white. Turn this way, Taylor. Guys, you get the ball on the ground, slow play. Let's go.
Cross midfield, Taylor Arias, number 12, still with the ball in between a couple of defenders, gets the pass off upfield to Noah Ham, number 2, and on a couple of bounces, that ball right into the hands of Eric Cam. Under 5 minutes to go. Again, we will go straight to PKs if we're still tied, no score at the end of regulation. We won't have any overtime period or overtime sessions here, just penalty kicks. Peterson, number 21. Kick up towards midfield, but it goes out, and it'll belong to Arsenal. So let's see here. Let's get the play going. Number 10 for Eagles will come out. That's Tracy Cole. And I believe number 9, Misael Rodriguez, is back in. Salas will run that one down. It goes out. Last touch by the Eagles. And so that'll be another corner kick for Arsenal in a huge break late in the second half. Oscar Chavez, number 14, will use the right leg from that side. Kick, placed nicely in front, cleared away by the Eagles, but that's not going to get across midfield. At least I don't think so. Chavez and number 15 for the Eagles, Jacob Gooden. And it's Gooden coming away with it. Now they're coming in deep again. Coming out as a keeper, Becerra. It's going to get away from the keeper, so he's got to retreat back towards the net. He's back there. And the ball is out here. Nice defensive play by Will, number 28, for the Arsenal. And substitution on the far side. Rodriguez out for the Eagles, and back in Tracy Cole, number 10. So the ball off Arsenal. Into play by Wilson Summerlin. And Summerlin again moves it into the corner. And going right to the net with that shot, number 21, Peterson, but it's wide. And a goal kick coming up for Arsenal. Just about 2 minutes to go here in the match. No score. Boys under 11 championship here at the 2007 Celtic Cup. Ball in the middle of the field now. Number 10, Cole. Over to Salas, and now running it down Martinez on the far side for the Eagles. Juarez there, number 20 for Arsenal. And gets the ball with help from number 22, Christopher Martinich. Penalty. Whistle goes against Arsenal, so free kick for the Eagles. Collision there. Vega is going to win that one. Takes the ball away, now upfield to number 3, his teammate Daniel Aguilar. Aguilar over to Ham. Ham, can't play it on the wrong half of his body. And it goes right back to him again. There's the whistle and the end of regulation. So wow, these two boys under 11 squads, the Arsenal and the Eagles, play to a scoreless regulation. We will go to penalty kicks here in just a second. Ken Gonzalez for George Landry and Productions. We'll take a quick break. I'll be back with the kicks in just a minute. Ken Gonzalez for George Landry Productions. We're back for the penalty kick phase here of this championship match. Boys under 11, Arsenal and the Eagles. And for the Eagles, number 10, Tracy Cole will take the first PK going up against Beto Becerra, the keeper for Arsenal. Kick is going to be saved by Becerra, goes right to him. And now Taylor Arias will take the kick for Arsenal against Eric Cam. So Arias up to the ball. There's the whistle. Kick is going to aim towards the corner. It's going to be deflected by the keeper, Cam. So Tracy Cole and Taylor Arias are denied here. And number 3, Wilson Summerlin now for the Eagles. Becerra in front of the net. Summerlin's kick high into the air, and it's going to get past him into the back of the net. So the first PK is good there, or the first one that is good for the Eagles, off the leg of Wilson Summerlin, and they lead 1-0. And the second PK for Arsenal, number 3, Daniel Aguilar. Aguilar's kick, and that's going to find the back of the net between this near post and the left of Eric Cam. So we're tied 1-1 after 2. And for the Eagles, Kevin De Los Santos, number 31, will take his shot against Becerra right now. Try to put up his team 2-1 here on the third penalty kick. And that kick is going to be wide. So we're still tied here at 1. And now the third kick. This one by number 10, Andrew Almeida, for Arsenal. Let's see if he can put his squad up right here. After this one, each team will have 2 attempts remaining. Ball rolling because of the wind, so they had to bring it back. So Almeida awaiting the kick. And that shot is going to get right past a diving Eric Cam. And Andrew Almeida has put up the Arsenal 2-1. And now the fourth PK, number 7, Sean Good for the Eagles. Trying to tie this one up for a squad. Critical shot right here. Their 4th attempt. They've been good on 1 of 3 so far. Ball was moving because of the wind, so they'll try it again. And Good's kick high into the air over the bar. And so now, as they trail 2-1 after their fourth kick, if Arsenal can score right here, that will be that. They will have won this boys under 11 championship, and it's number 14, Oscar Chavez, will attempt to put his team on that championship line. And the wind now really picking up here. Chavez, the kick, high into the air, past Cam, and that's it. The Arsenal are the 2007 Boys Under 11 Celtic Cup champions as they win it on PKs 3-1. And there they are celebrating in the middle of the field. What a great game. No score through regulation, and then it takes the PKs by Arsenal. And they're a little happy right now. So for George Landsman Productions, I'm Ken Gonzalez. We hope you enjoyed this match. It was very exciting to bring it to you. Again, 3-1 PKs, final 1-0 Arsenal over the Eagles in the 2007 Boys Under 11 Celtic Cup. Have a great night, everybody.
Gentlemen, what a heck of a match. That's what we come to the Celtic Cup for. This is a premier tournament. I think it's the best tournament to come to, especially in the boys bracket. Every single game is tough. Every single bracket is tough. If you win this, you've done something. So, congratulations to you guys, man. Winning this is a big deal. Guys, congratulations. Eagles, great job. Came up a little short, but we had a great weekend. And now it's done. We'll go back to the practice field, come back. Maybe we'll get another shot sometime. Okay? Right, buddy. One more. Thanks. This guy right here just breaks his rear end for everybody in soccer. Some people don't appreciate it, but the people here at the Eagles, I'm sure they are, so I'm sure you do. Putting on this deal has got to be one of the most stressful things that could ever be done. And he fights with everybody, the city, everybody's getting in his way, and he still manages to pull it off. And I hope he does. I haven't missed a Celtic tournament in 13 years, and I don't intend to. So we'll always be coming back.
Thank you, buddy. I knew as a lawyer just now was not going to be stuck for words. He's my good friend, too. One at a time, loud and clear.
All right. Okay.
I'll give him the trophy.
Oh, you're going to do it?
Yep.
I'll do the handshake. All right, Jonah, step
I'll
up.
give him the handshake.
Oh, okay.
There you go, fella. There you go, kid. Well done.
You want me to just go sit down? Matt?
No, call him out.
Oh, okay.
Like a first sergeant.
Gustavo.
Well done, Gustavo. Good boy.
Cole.
Cole. Well done, kid.
Nikki.
Well done, Nicky. Good boy.
Charles.
Well done, Charles.
Wilson.
Well done, son.
Peace.
Well done, son.
Jack. Jake.
Well done, Jack.
Chris.
Well done, son.
The other Chris.
Well done, Chris. Boy.
Kevin.
Well
Frank.
done, Kevin. Good luck. Well done, kid. Good.
Eric.
Well done, kiddo. Good.
Is that everybody? Who hasn't gotten one? Oh, you got the other shirt on. Sean.
Well done, son.
That's it.
How about an assistant coach?
I don't have one.
How about a good friend?
Manager. Trevor.
Trevor, well done and congratulations. My pleasure. To the finalists of the Celtic Cup 2007, the one and only Eagles.
All right.
Thanks. Well done, buddy. Man. Hey, Arsenal. Gentlemen. Congratulations, brother. Thank you.
Eagles, guys, thank you. It could have gone either way, and you guys, you know, like you said, it's a big deal to make it this far in this tournament, and you guys should look up and you know, take that and be very proud of that. And you know, we thank you guys for a good game, and it was you know, good sportsmanship all around from both teams. I like that. It was good. And as far as Celtic Cup, thank you guys. Couldn't ask for anything better. Great team, great tournament, and very organized. A lot of teams. It was very good atmosphere for you guys to see. So thank you for that. And you guys, good work. And we've been along. Had a lot of stuff going on, and some new guys stepping in here and help us out, and you know, you guys have been dealing with a lot, and congratulations on getting over that, and this is pretty big for you guys. We always got to the final some places, and this is the first time I actually win something with you guys, tournament. So congratulations to all you guys, and thank you for that.
Man, coach, one at a time, let us hear.
All right, Cameron.
Well done, son. Next up.
Shake my hand too, man.
Let's
Go. Beto. Will.
Well done, son.
Will.
Well done, son.
Daniel.
Well done,
Andrew.
son. Goodbye.
Jonathan.
Well done, son. Goodbye.
Edward.
Well done, young man. Goodbye. Well done, son.
Taylor. Michael.
Goodbye.
Soka. Little Kiss.
Well done, kiddo.
Shake my hand too.
Well done, son.
Noah.
Well done, kid.
Nick. Josh.
Well done, son.
Oscar.
Oscar, well done, kid.
And then Brian, which played for us yesterday, he couldn't make it here today, but we'd like to get one for him.
Hey, Brian.
And anyone that got this? Cheryl? No, I didn't.
How about a team mother?
Our team manager, Cheryl, would step in and...
Cheryl, here you go. Okay, how about the champion of the Celtic Cup, the one and only, the mighty Arsenal, gentlemen. MVP of the match is on the Arsenal. It's the goalkeeper. Well done, son. Good. Thank you for coming, folks, and good luck on State Cup.
We're here with the champions, the boys in 11 Arsenal squad. We got 3 players here to my left. Why don't you go ahead and give us your name, your number, and any positions that you play.
I'm Taylor, and I'm number 12, and I play right midfield.
Okay.
I'm Beto, I'm number 13, I play goalkeeper.
I'm Daniel, I'm number 3, and I play forward.
All right. So was this a pretty tough game?
Yeah, it was really hard.
What's like? What do you think about when these games go into PKs? I mean, like, do you know where you're gonna aim?
No, I just feel like a little nervous when I'm up to kick.
Yeah, and you were second.
Yeah.
Your squad. Tell me about what happened on that PK.
Well, when I shot it, I hit my heel, but then I shot it right to the keeper and I missed.
Yeah. You guys got the win, though. That's the important part, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, are you the only keeper on this team?
No, there's another keeper that's playing with the different Arsenal this tournament. And, well, eventually I was here to play. Here.
So you were the keeper for all the games in this tournament.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You're relying on your defense a lot to keep the ball out of your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, do they do a pretty good job?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time. So you only allow, let's see, 1 PK to get through today.
Yeah.
And one goal, 2 goals in the whole tournament.
That's it?
Yeah.
So you're a spokesman over there?
One goal, one
Is he?
PK.
All right, so you know a lot. So you guys only like 2 goals the whole tournament?
Yep.
Were they in the same game or 2 different?
No, 2 different games. One was a penalty and one was from the Nomads.
Really? And you guys, what was the score in the Nomad game?
2-1, we won.
2-1? Was that pretty? Did it go down to the wire?
No.
No. You guys had the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, how long have you been on this team?
For about a year now.
Yeah? You like it a lot?
Yeah.
You gonna keep playing
It's
for
cool.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How about you?
I've been to this team since I ever started. It was just like a year and a half, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's always a pretty good team?
Yeah.
What about you?
I've been on this team since it started.
Really?
Yeah.
So have you won a couple of championships before?
Yeah, we won 3 championships.
Really? So this is 4 or no?
No, this is number 3.
So you had 2 before?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, good job. Before we let you go, who do you want to give shout out to see back at home?
Just my family for bringing me out here and practice and stuff.
All right. Cool.
Hi, Mom.
Mom? All right.
I'm going to give a shout out to my mom.
All right. Cool. All right. Give a nice wave to the camera. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. We're back. We got 4 more Arsenal championships.